schedule this hearing. This hearing is only happening because of Klamath and Trinity River and Sacramento River tribal members and youth going to Sacramento and demanding this hearing. So way to go, guys. Give yourselves a shout out because you're the only reason that our voices are going to be heard today. I especially want to thank the Hoopa High School Water Protectors Club because they went all the way to Sacramento for that hearing. That was awesome. And so we're going to rally over here just so people can actually see us because if not, their faces will be washed out. So maybe stand behind if you guys don't mind.
I don't mind.
And thank you. If you would like to be a speaker during this rally, please let us know. We're going to open it up with officials that are with a tribe. So if you are an official tribal official, please let me know and come up. And then we're going to go, and then we're going to have hopefully some Hoopa High School kids speak, and we're going to have some Orleans youth speak, and hopefully some guides. So if you want to speak, please let me know. But before we open up, I just want to let you guys know that last week, the Trump administration, the week before last, the Trump administration went ahead and signed the Trump Water Plan, which affects the Trinity, Klamath, Sacramento, Feather, and San Joaquin, American, and a lot of other rivers. And pretty much that says there's going to be a lot more water delivered to large-scale agriculture industries and water brokers in California. And also last week, they signed a permanent contract for the Westlands Water District, which is the nation's, but that is the nation's most powerful water broker.
And the most corrupt.
Yes. And the most corrupt, so no doubt.
SEC violations.
And the Westlands Water District lobbyist is now ahead of the Department of Interior. So he pretty much just signed a contract to give his friends the water out of our rivers. And they also signed a decision, an ESA decision, saying that was okay. So while this is going on, the leadership coming from Governor Newsom is to plan these new tunnel projects, to plan new reservoirs, and to plan to take more of the North State's water. So he might say that he's going for the environment, but he's not. He is going along with the Trump administration, and he's selling us out. He's selling out our rural communities, our fishermen. He's selling out the people that depend on the salmon. And so it's so important that you guys are all here to let Governor Brown know to save our rivers. So let's say it real quick. Governor Brown, what are you going to do? Oh, shit. Shit, sorry. It's kind of hard when people are yelling behind me, so if you could stop, please, that would be nice. Anyway, Governor Newsom, save our rivers. Let's hear it. Great, and sorry about that. You're good, yeah. Okay. So I'd like to ask if anyone is here from the Winnemem Wintu tribe yet? Okay. Is there anyone from the Winnemem Wintu tribe here yet?
Right here.
There? Okay, can you come up? We're here in your land, so. What's up?
I'm just saying you look the oddball.
Okay. Well, if you'd like to speak. Okay, well, I think there's some council members here from the Yurok tribe. Okay.
I just want to thank everybody who's coming. I want to thank the river protectors for coming and fighting for our water. We don't need it to be going down to Sacramento. We need it to stay here in our rivers because this is what we do. As Indian people, we are stewards of the land, and so any way we can protect our river is what we're here to do, and we'll continue to do. So I just want to thank everybody for coming and supporting us. Thank you.
Thank you. I want to thank everybody for coming also. Lori Hodge from East District. Closer to the mic. And I'm just excited to see how many people realize how important the water is to the fish and to our ways of lives, all of us here. And this is really, really awesome to see everybody here banding together, and we got to just make them listen, right? Thank you.
Good afternoon. Happy to see everybody here. Richard Myers from the village of Schwagon on the Klamath River. There's a couple things I wish to say as an elder of the Yurok and sitting on the culture committee. There's a trust responsibility here someplace. Someone is supposed to come and talk to the tribes when they have any kind of impacts on our river. So far, I haven't heard of any. And even the state, they need to come and talk with the tribes. All 3 or 4 tribes up and down the river. You know, we are people. And you can see the shape of the river is now. It's horrible. And just on account of, I have felt, just on account of a little bit of rice going overseas, we're going to get hit for it. And what do we get out of it? Nothing. You know, we need to stay together, get this stopped, and protect our rivers. Because, you know, we all depend on the river for eels, sturgeon, or whatever, maybe just for a good swim or a good bath. Whatever it may be, boat ride, salmon, you know, we're all part of it. And I would just wish that we could do something that would prevent and get to Newsom to tell them, hey, you better come down and talk to the tribes. Thank you. Wauklau.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Jack Trout. I'm a fly fishing guide from Mount Shasta, 26 years. I'm on the rivers. I'm on the Sacramento River. I'm on the Klamath River. We are in a crucial time right now in the North State to protect our environment from Trump, from Gavin Newsom, from LaMofa, from Dowley, from the Westlands Water District. They are trying to take our water and basically right now the salmon populations are in dire need of enhancement, not destruction, not tunnels. Right now, if we keep going the way we're going to lose eventually all of our steelhead and our trout. We've already lost more than half of our salmon runs, and with it, these steelhead and trout rely on the salmon eggs to build themselves up so that they can spawn in the nests they take over after they scourge and eat on salmon eggs. So we need to protect these rivers. There should never be a delta tunnel because right now is the most crucial time for salmon in the North State that I've ever seen. If you ask any guide right now if the salmon fishing is better now than it was 10 years ago, they will tell you every time it is not. We are in dire straits. We need to send a message to Gavin Newsom that they cannot do this tunnel. They cannot do the tunnel and deliver our water down to the North State. They need to work on solutions to put the water where they need it more locally and quit robbing the North State of our resources, the Wintu Indians and what they've relied on for centuries. This is their lands and this is their salmon, and we need to respect that. Thank you.
I think we did have a sign-in sheet, so we have Tom Stokely who has signed up to speak here tonight too. And hopefully if Colleen Sisk gets here soon, she can come on up. And then we're hoping to hear from some of the Water Protectors Club and Margot Robbins and Analia Hillman.
Hi, I'm Tom Stokely with Save California Salmon. I work closely with Regina, and I just want to thank all the water protectors who are here for all the work that you've done with the Humboldt County Board of Supervisors down at the scoping hearing on the tunnel in Sacramento. You really are making a difference. I've been working on this stuff for 37 years, and it's really heartening to see the youth get involved, and I do believe it is making a difference. So thank you very much. This is a scoping hearing on a draft environmental impact report on the Delta tunnels. They're taking comments on it. If you say anything, I would recommend that you tell them that no Trinity water should be allowed to be put into these tunnels, which means no water from the Bureau of Reclamation should go through the Delta Tunnel, and no Trinity River water meaning Central Valley Project water, should even be pumped through state water project facilities in the Delta. If our Governor Newsom would stand up for the Trinity and the Klamath Rivers and the Sacramento River, he would not allow Trinity River water to be sent through state facilities. The Trinity River is at great risk of running out of cold water. The new Trump water plan, while the state has filed in court against it, there's no guarantee that the governor won't cut a deal with the Bureau of Reclamation. So tell them that you do not want Trinity water going into this tunnel if they do build it. And of course, we don't want them to build it at all. And thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Win Walker. I'm from Trinity. I live up in Lewiston. We've been fighting against Caltrans. They're spraying poisons, and we do everything we can. We go to all the council meetings and yell and scream, and we really don't get anything going on up there. But I just want to let everyone know that they're still spraying. We've got them kind of at bay now, but you know what they do behind our backs is pretty common. So I just want to bring that to your attention, that they're spraying herbicides, poisons in the grass, and that water runs off into the river. The animals are being poisoned, and we drink that water. I live on the Trinity River. I drink the Trinity River water. It's a shame. We have to stand together. Oh.
Okay, we have a tribal member from the Trinity River here.
Yeah, I'm Bob Borden. I'm vice chair of the Noroma Wind Tune out of Weaverville. Well, I'm here to try to. Oh, I'm not that short. Anyway, I'm Noroma Wind Tune, vice chair of the tribe. And years ago, when they built the Trinity Dam, they were supposed to pay Trinity County the money that sent all the water they sent down south. But we have never seen a dime there. And so we're trying to keep our lake there. And if they've ever been up to the head of the Trinity Lake, Trinity River, it's just like a mud puddle in the summertime. And so anyway, that's all I have to say.
Okay, we have Margot Robbins and Kylie Sorrell from the Hoopa High School Water Protectors Club and their advisor.
Hey Young, hello, my name is Kylie Sorrell. I'm from Hoopa Valley, and you know, my valley runs right through the river, and I love going swimming in the summer, and I love taking my siblings down and having a family fun day, because my mom works all the time, so the only time we ever get together is in the summer. And it's gonna suck when we only go down there to play in a mud puddle, because that's what the river's going to be. You know, I want to go canoeing on the river. I don't want to swim in a mud puddle. I don't want to swim in a small little creek. It hurts that I have to be here when I should have been at school all day, fixing my grades, you know, learning what I want to do in college. But I'm here fighting for a basic necessity for my people? Are you kidding me? I shouldn't have to do this. This should be common knowledge, not to take water that's not yours. Thank you.
I have here a picture of my daughter and my granddaughter with the salmon that they caught out of the Klamath River. Our Klamath River, it can't afford to lose any more water, and the Trinity flows into the Klamath. Sometimes in late summer and early fall, the water is so small that the mouth of the river closes up. And men, women, and children, they go down with their shovels and their buckets, and they dig the mouth open so that the salmon can come back up the river and spawn, and the circle of life will be complete. Governor Newsom and the other state agencies don't seem to realize what their tunnel will do to our lifeways and the salmon They don't seem to realize that the dams on the Trinity River are connected to a river, and that river is vital to our existence as Native people, and it's vital to the survival of the salmon. And we're not going to stay idly by and watch them take the water. We're not.
Hello everyone, my name is Joseph Lewis. I live on the Trinity River. I'm a Hoopa tribal member and I live downriver in the Witchbeck area. And the Trinity River and the Klamath River is a great resource for me and my people, and it's been for thousands of years. And it's been the way we have lived ever since the beginning of time. And for us to sustain the way of life that we have, we need the river and everything that it gives for us. And for people to try to take that away and rob us is it's not okay. For me to come to fight here for my river is us fighting against the second generation of the white man to take it from us, and it's just not fair. And I feel like us as a people, we need to fight for every little bit of water, every ounce that we can get, because we need that water for our fish, for just a basic resource. It's fun to swim in the summer. It's just been our way of life ever since we've known it. So the Trinity and the Klamath River is very important to us. Thank you, guys.
You pretty much covered everything. Like both of you.
All right. How many of you are angry out here today? Right? It's time to be angry. We're not going to put up with this anymore. We can't. There's no more time, right? There's no more time. It's time for disruption. We got to disrupt the system. And there's two parts to this disruption. It starts with us, right? We got to be ready to disrupt our own lives, right? Step out of our comforts. What's convenient to us, right? It has to start with us. Every day, our habits, the things we buy, right? Because why do you think they're taking our water? It's for industrial farming. It's for fracking. It's for all kinds of fucked up things, right? Not for life, not for our lives. So it's time to disrupt the system. We got to make those small changes in our lives. Change the way you eat. Start farming small in your communities. Start eating with the seasons, you know? Stop buying cuties and fucking pistachios and like those are the products that are fucking us up. And we keep eating them because they're good, right? Right. We got to be uncomfortable. You ready to be uncomfortable? Because they're not going to stop until we stop buying their stuff. Till we stop buying their system. It's not going to stop. So it starts with us. But the other part of this disruption is about disrupting their system and shutting their shit down. Have you seen what's going on in Canada? Right? They're blocking the roads. They're blocking the ferries. They're blocking the train rails. We can do that too. Right? Shut it down. Let's hear it. Shut it down. 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 Nice. All right. That's what I'm going to hear. So get angry. We're not here just telling her crying again. No. We got to fight. It's time to fight. We don't have time anymore to wait around and see what happens. It's time to stop it. And that's with real action. Real action, not words. Because we can talk all day long. But until we take action and start closing these tunnels, closing their diversion tunnels, you know, shutting it down, it's not going to stop until we take action. So let me hear one more time. Shut it down. 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 And this is our message right here. No more water for your profit. Our salmon, our people, it's for us, it's for the earth. So let me hear you say, no more water for profit. 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 Woo! Anybody else?
Okay, well, we have to go in about 5 minutes. So is there any, we can have a few more people if anyone wants to help bring it home here.
Hi there. Thank you, everybody, for being here. It's a real special event. I'm Willard. I'm Yurok from Lower Klamath River, also known as the River Warrior. I've been involved with a lot of the water wars, fish wars, happened in 78, Fish and Game, so all the 70s, been to Wounded Knee, 1973, been to Standing Rock. I'm still here. I have always known that it was going to come to be the water wars. It's been happening for a long time. And it's very sad, but it's very real. And if any of you have any good connections to governors, people, lobbyists, reach out to the ones that have maybe a little more inside track that they can help us resolve these issues. And I agree with everybody here. You know, one thing is, when the water's getting diverted down to, they're saying for agriculture, it's not only that there too. Look at all the oases. When you take arid land and try to make an oasis, such as Arizona, a great California water diversion project. The fastest growing state in the union is Arizona. So, and you think about, and you go down, and you take a look at the golf courses, and you look at the other side, and you see where the poor people live on this side, and here's the wealthy. Here's where our water's going. So, I just want to say thank you. Fish on, water on.
Regina, we got one more talk.
Okay, so we have Chanooks, and then Morningstar Gali, and then Jeannie McCovey, and then we're going to march in, and hopefully Analia can lead us in with some great chants. Oh, and okay, we have 4 more people. Thank you, everyone, for speaking. Governor Brown, shut it down. This is ridiculous. I apologize. It's been a long day.
Everything we're asking for today is it's there on the board. They've been stealing it from.
Thank you. I'm sorry if my voice is really shaky. I'm actually really nervous. Like now, Chanooks Manuel and Esine Kuchas Nellie McNeil, Esine Sech Ewok Jack George. I'm gonna start off by saying I'm gonna try so hard not to cry right now. Growing up, my parents always had struggles with addictions and drugs, and the way me and my brothers would get away from all that was just to go down to the river and fish and enjoy the river and just really have something to love and appreciate and something that's always going to be there for us. we thought until more water for profit. I'm enrolled in the Yurok tribe and only 14, but I care too much about this river and because it flows through my home and that's all I know. And if it goes away, I won't. There's no future for us. Without that river, we're gonna go downhill. I mean, I'm gonna admit I've gone down a little bit of a bad road, and I made some really bad choices. But one thing I always think about is I'm just gonna go down to the river and listen to the water, because that's what warms my heart the most, is seeing something that flows through. It really just keeps all these young teens, most of them, away from bad drug addictions and alcohol and all that. Growing up with parents really matures you at an early age. So by the time of 8 or 9, I was knowing how to wash my clothes, wash the dishes, or fix something to eat. If I always had to worry about when my next meal was going to be, because my parents were always gone, and we was always fishing until the fish all went away. We're slowly losing this river, but we're gonna get it back. And that's pretty much all I have to say. Is we have to keep flowing. We have to flow with the river. Naluchek, all of you.
Hey, thank you. I know a lot of us are pretty emotional, and I apologize for that. But Morningstar asked to be next. Do you want to be after Morningstar? Or? Okay. Yeah, why don't you guys go, and then Morningstar, and then Jeannie, and that's...
I'm just standing here.
Sorry.
So recently, I went to Mexico, Cabo, and they're taking the water from San Jose, Mexico. I'm born and raised from Redding, California. I see this area. I've known it. I know every inch of this property. And it breaks my heart what they're doing to us. And if you know me, you've seen my face. Every time you guys, when we give the salmon away, I fillet it, and I just wanted her to stand next to me, because it made me really, my heart was broken, to say the least. I had a good time. Yeah, my dog's having a good time too, but anyway, our state is just gone, to say the least, and I'm 100% advocate, 100% to deal with. We're done with this. We're done. My wife just told me, she said, "You're going over there for that?" I said, "Yes, I am. 100%. I live right around the corner from here on Athens Avenue. Everybody sees my green Corvette. They see my cars. Money doesn't mean anything. But I will help anybody that needs anything taken care of." Mm-hmm. And I needed you side by side with me this. I will stand here. But God bless everybody, because God takes care of us 100%. So my family is literally Choctaw and Cherokee Indian. And so that's about it. So, okay, I can give it up. Everybody, thank you. Thank you for just listening to me. Sorry, I just needed my moment.
Thank you. Okay.
I just needed my moment.
So we'll have Jeannie and then Morningstar. Unless you want to, do you want to go last, Jeannie, or? Okay, so Morningstar, then Jeannie, and then we're walking in, so we're cutting it off.
Okay. I'll be short so that Jeannie can have time to speak. Morning Star Gali. I want to say Chimisanwi to everyone. I'm Ajumawi Band of Pitt River from right up here, other way on 299. I hope that the momentum that we are all carrying through to this meeting, we're all going to use to vote tomorrow. I'm really hoping that we can get the vote out and you know, we have an opportunity to have our voice heard. And so, you know, in the Pitt River, where we are from, we haven't had salmon within our rivers for 80 years now. And so, you know, this fight in these past few years with PG&E and all the issues with the fires that are taking place, that's what our tribe has been dealing with in terms of broken promises that the fish ladders were supposed to be installed, and you know, the 6 out of 7 dams that were placed on our rivers. And so I'm here in support because this is for all of us, for our little ones that are here, and I just really appreciate it. Really, you know, made my heart swell to come over here and see all of you here. And I know that it's been a journey for all of us to make it here today. So I'm going to pass it to Jeannie, but just wanted to say Sasulai, thank you.
My name is Jean Mukovi. I'm a Yurok tribal member. I'm also Chetco from the Chetco River, Talawa Dene from the Smith River. I'm also from Redwood Creek. And we understand that every stream has a race of fish, and maybe 2 or 3 races of fish in a stream. This is their birthright. They left Creator in the spirit world to come here to be fish. And we come here to be who we are. We do the dances and the jump dance. We rebuild the world. And part of that dance that we do was we seen the spirits watching us, watching the dancers, watching the audience, and they were looking out behind us, behind the dancers, behind the audience. And so when the dancers started to sing, the spirits started to sing behind the audience. And we looked behind there, and there were thousands of spirits. Those are the ones who are coming after us. Those are the ones that we're standing for. Not just the people singing, but the fish and the trees who come here to be who we are. We leave spirit. We walk back. We choose how we walk back to creation, back to the Creator. And walking together, the black man, the red man, the yellow man, the white man, humanity. This is we're Mother Earth children. And we have to stand strong and find who we walk with in a good way. The words I'm going to sing means I'll walk near Wayne Chokes. I'm feeling sorry for my women folk. And it's old English, hate, woe, when you feel woeful. I walk near Wayne Chokes. I walk near Wayne Chokes. I walk near Wayne Chokes. Hate, 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 woe. Hate, 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 woe. Hate, 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 woe. Let's go.
Oh. Please make sure to speak inside too. They're going to write down your comments inside.
So you can't be, you gotta just like make sure you're in. We don't need this song. Okay.
Okay, everyone, let's march in behind Anna